interested to see how this idea will fare amongst the women and the men. But basically, I'm somebody that does a lot of online shopping. And
what's your name?
Donna. Sorry, Donna Rosenberg. Hi. And one of the issues that I run into is that, you know, all of these order confirmations, in addition to online coupons, just get shoved into my email, and they get lost amongst the hundreds of emails that I get every day. So I never get to, A, take advantage of them, or B, track them. So what I want to create is an online service or a website where it can basically remove coupons and order confirmations out of your email and list them in a really organized way, you know, with all the important information: order number, vendor, how much you paid, you know, when the return date is, when it's shipped to you, and did you actually confirm getting it? Because that's stuff that if you do a lot of online shopping, whether it's clothing or electronics, gets lost in the mix. You know, and I'd like to have another tab where coupons or return dates are added to your calendar so that, you know, some vendors have a 14-day return date, other vendors have a 30-day return date. And I want something to pop up, either text me or email me or just remind me on the site that I need to return something in 3 days or I'm not going to get store credit or whatever.
Have you thought about rebates?
Huh?
Have you thought about rebates as well?
I haven't thought about that. That's a really good idea. You know, and in general, Macy's will send coupons on like Thursday for a sale that's one day on Saturday, and by then I've forgotten about it and it's long gone. So I'd like something that keeps me up to date with the receipts that I'm getting, the orders that I'm getting, and the coupons that I have to take advantage of that are time sensitive. So I just want to get sort of feedback on technical feasibility from developers that are out there. Would you use this service?
I have a question. How many different places do you shop? I just bought something at Macy's, and when you said that to me, I'm like, oh my god, it's sitting there in my return pile. I haven't touched it.
I mean,
how many different places do you use?
I use all of the daily coupon sites. I, you know, shop on Macy's.com. You know, I think this could apply to things like Amazon.com. If you buy electronics, you just want to know that you got it. You know, depending on how many you.
So are you thinking of this as an aggregator of all the stuff that you're aware of, or as my personal reminder, or both, of what I've actually bought and what I need to do with it next?
So what I'm thinking is I want something that's going to automatically recognize coupons and order confirmations in my email and pull them out of there and organize the information so that I don't have to go digging through it, but it's really clearly organized into columns so that I can easily access it. And then if I want to add things to my calendar, that's something that I can control. So I'm subscribed to like 50 different stores for coupons, but I don't shop at Bed Bath & Beyond that often, so I don't want those.
And why
on
not?
My calendar.
The coupons never expire there.
That's true too. But only in San Francisco is what I've heard. But only San Francisco will take them forever. Anyhow.
So, off the top of my head, I would suggest that you set them up with a separate email address to reduce false positives. So you have your shopping email address, right, and it would filter it all in. Because otherwise, if they're filtering all your email, if someone forwards you something that discusses a sale someplace, it might get, you know, filtered off.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to develop something that accurately recognizes it, but to set up a separate email, I'm not sure, because then I would have to go back to the hundreds of sites that I belong to and edit that.
Yeah.
So there's actually a perfect use paradigm for this, and it's called TripIt.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
So for travel.
Right.
So you just forward you get the email travel confirmation.
Yeah.
You forward it to plans@tripit.com.
Okay.
And then it formats it for you.
Okay.
That's available via a website, via an iPhone app.
That actually is a really good comparison. I like that.
It's
Because it solves a major problem. If you wouldn't have to get the buy-in of any of the companies to do it, you could just engineer something on your end.
Right.
And you have the difference of actually aggregating. So they do have reminders, like flight notifications, things like that. So again, you could kind of look at their design. They've optimized their design because they have competitors.
Right.
There's like, I don't remember the other names of the other flight app competitors, but there's 3, and they're battling on UI paradigms right now. What's interesting is that, so I actually did a little research on this. They wrote their own, text parsing technology, and I was really looking for something that was a little more open source. And I haven't seen anybody create anything from an open source perspective that you can plug in for text parsing.
There's Python NLP, natural language parsing.
We should explain these things for people that aren't necessarily technical in the room.
For me, I totally got it. No big deal.
I got it, but like, yeah.
No, parsing is a tough problem. because I actually worked at a company called Intensity that
Oh, does everyone know what parsing means?
No.
If you don't, can you
for
just...
breaking up text into words and trying to extract meaning.
Okay.
Right.
So I worked at Intensity, and they did work for the CIA. So, but the problem is, the number of false positives is tremendous if you have a large number of different formats. Because the problem is, especially in, say, for example, sales, is if they know that a lot of people start using it, they will deliberately try and fool the parsing engine, right? Which is what people do with spamming search engines and stuff like that. They try and deliberately mess it up.
Wouldn't, to his point, wouldn't TripIt have that same problem?
No, because the airlines aren't going to try and deliberately fool TripIt to try and get to the top, because it's already you've already made a trip. See,
But what he's saying is, as an analogy, in this case, you've already made a purchase.
No, but she also wants to aggregate the coupons.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason for them to not want you to execute
Right.
everything they're giving back, because every coupon or return or whatever that you don't bring back is more money to them. So
Right.
they're actually disincentivized
Right.
for you to make good on that
Well,
stuff.
for the receipt, the return, those are typically, I think those are always text-based, but that would be a research point. Like,
Yeah.
are these all text-based for large?
Or even how do you get around the disincentive issue?
Right.
Or you could use like crowdsourcing, so like Crowdflower or something like that,
Yeah.
to cross-check your,
See,
I was hoping that maybe confirmations or coupons are standardized in some way through some service. Like I've noticed flight scheduling looks the same. Like I think they use the same API or some
See,
company.
flight scheduling has airline codes, airport codes, which is an easy thing to parse out.
Yeah.
SFO, LAX.
Yeah.
Right. So you
Time,
have to
time has a format.
what?
Time of flights has a format.
That's right.
Right.
So it's much easier.
so
I
there'd
also
be a-
Or
work
you
travel.
could even enter into a partnership or try to find vendors that would actually use that as a point of
Yeah.
differentiation to the customer that, look, we understand you're busy and you have trouble with these services,
Yeah.
and you could go at it that way so that you're not actually directly opposing their own interests, so they have a reason to want to try to use you, because
Sure.
then they can use it as a point of differentiation
Yeah.
in marketing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What about leveraging the network aspect in the sense that I want to go to the store, but I don't happen to have a coupon for it right now. Somebody else got a coupon sitting for it, but they're not actually looking to use it. They might say, hey, I'll offer up this coupon for a trader or whatever. I'm looking for such and such coupon in such and such store.
Sure.
And somebody else might have that, and you do a swap, or like Interval International does this for timeshares. You just figure out all these timeshare swaps,
Yeah.
essentially. And you can just put up, your coupons up for trade, and you can get coupons that you need right now that you're going to be using, and you trade out your other ones.
There's
off
a
that
lot
you're
of
not gonna be using.
coupon websites that just deal
Yeah,
with
like Retail Me Now.
But are they using Facebook? Because I was thinking if you just separated out the share your coupon here and had this whole community of coupon collectors, then
Sure.
the add-on sale is for them to be able to track their purchases.
Yeah.
So you use the Facebook ad place to share coupons
Yeah.
and what's coming up.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Well, aren't the coupons are quickly making their way toward like the Groupon and the Groupon clone versions, but there's there's a new one of those that starts every day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now there's aggregators of.
Right. And soon there's going to be
That's
aggregators of the
interesting too.
aggregators.
Right.
and
But you
it's-
could do one with a specific focus or a cooler brand that people would then align with, because it's true, you get kind of,
I mean,
numbers along the
you
lines
basically
of
you're getting to a point where you're going broke saving money.
that.
I
Right.
mean, my intent is to help manage the things that I'm buying now, because it just gets lost, and I don't know when I receive packages and when I don't, and I lose money on returns that I can't make anymore, and I lose opportunity in terms of coupons that I don't utilize. So I'm trying to create a tool that can help an individual manage.
So if you just break it into two problems, right? Say, first is the coupon managing is a little tougher because there's a disincentive for them to try and make it easy for you.
Sure.
But if you're seeing stuff that you buy, what you can do is you can use for example Google Task Manager. You can just quickly create a task with a deadline on it. It'll take your email and push it off into a task that you can keep a list of, right? So then that sort of semi-solves one of your half.
Sure.
The other half is more difficult.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw out a totally heretical idea here. What if you just instead of has anyone ever tried to create a coupon from the side of the company? One? Okay. So I've done so once before, and it's really a hard thing to do because you're not really sure what to say. But like, what if you were to suggest to the company, if you gave me this coupon, I would buy.
Ooh, flip it.
Flip it. I mean, it's kind of radical, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Because the-
Take
the-
give me a few more of these, I'll come up with more of them.
The consumer speaks.
Right.
I don't know.
So one other thing before your time is up.
Sure.
Look at Blippy. Because I
Okay.
think another revenue model
True.
Yeah.
is, so Blippy is, let me upload my credit card data, opt in, and people give me offers off of my credit card stream
Okay.
based on doing, cross-product analysis.
Yeah.
Again, you're capturing all this purchase history essentially through all
Right.
these receipts.
Right.
And if people wanted to opt in, then you could provide the marketing based on what they bought.
That's what I was
in the
thinking,
past.
to monetize it through advertising. It just is a problem of eyeballs and really.
And those are,
getting
I
people
mean,
to
yeah,
use this.
advertising, offers, and coupons. So
Yeah.
you have actually 3 options
Yeah.
in terms of this rich amount of data.
Sure.
And you can probably go free and then premium
Right.
on
How
hey,
many
just,
you can
know,
keep track of.
The
Yeah,
app's
certainly.
free.
Unfortunately,
if
we
you
gotta
aggregate
cut it
data.
off
Yeah.
there, but
Mike, one quick question. Anybody know developers that might have an interest in this area? No.
not off the top of my head, but I can tell you that we are working on something to solve that problem.
Okay. Good.
Great. Thanks.
All right.